All right, so welcome back to another Patience tutorial. Make sure you click subscribe, turn the notification bell on, drop a like on the video, and we do have our partnered exchanges with exclusive deals for you guys, up to $100,000 in deposit bonuses in the description. So use those if you haven't signed up for an exchange. This video will be a tutorial and explanation, bite-sized explanation of what a stop loss is. What is a stop loss? You probably heard that term. The first thing we're going to do is pop into the Patience VIP Discord, and we're going to ask our Owl AI trading assistant what a stop loss is. And while that loads, it loaded pretty fast. So let's read what it is, and then we'll get into showing you how to set one and why you would want to set one, and also why you wouldn't want to set one. A stop loss is a risk management strategy commonly used in trading and investing. It is an order placed with a broker to sell an asset at a specified price level or percentage below the current market price. The purpose of a stop loss is to limit potential losses by automatically triggering a sell order if the asset's price drops to the predetermined level. It helps traders protect their capital by ensuring that they exit a position before the losses become substantial. Stop loss orders are executed automatically without requiring constant monitoring of the market. So what a stop loss is what it says in the name. It is going to stop your losses from becoming bigger. So let's give an example. Let's say that we put in a long order right here, or a long trade right there, and we're thinking the price is going to go up to here. Okay, that's where we want our trade to go. But the candles start moving down, and they're going far down. So our trade idea is invalidated. Now, we would want a stop loss placed somewhere so that we mitigate our risk, because what if this price continues to just dump extremely fast and we get wrecked, and now we're sitting in our position minus 30% or something crazy, and our stop loss wasn't set. So this stop loss line, you want to adjust it based on the risk of the trade. And this is where your RR ratio comes in, your risk to reward. What are you risking, and for what potential gain? So here we wanted to get this potential gain, and we only wanted to risk the downside of around, this is a pretty tight stop loss, so that would be 0.40%. So you would more want it, like, depending on what you feel is invalidating your idea. So if you're okay with the price going all the way down here and you still think your trade is going to go up because you're in a long trade, then you can put your stop loss down there. But essentially the stop loss is there to help you not get liquidated and get wrecked, okay? So with the Patience kit, the premium indicator kit, we do have our built-in stop loss and take profit levels. So for example, let's look at this trade that played out right here. This is what your chart is looking like before the trade triggers. The trade triggers right there. And depending on your personal risk settings, it will generate suggested take profit and stop loss levels right here. So now in your trade, in whatever exchange you're using, this would be your entry. And you would, if you want to take this suggestion, you would set your stop loss at the suggestion, and then your take profit levels are up there. And we will have a dedicated video on take profit as well. So in this case, let's see if we ever touch our stop loss line. And it doesn't look like we're going to. The trade is still about break even here. And then as we keep going, we get into hitting those take profits right there, and the trade is now closed out. Luckily, we did not hit our stop loss. So you can see, though, how sometimes a stop loss could screw up your trade. Because what if you are in something like this and it's getting close and it taps your stop loss? So what if it taps your stop loss, but then the trade actually plays out? And this is where it's up to you if you want to use a stop loss. we will always recommend using one so that you don't get liquidated. And we'll have a video on what liquidation is as well. But liquidation is basically how you lose all your money if you're trading. But stop loss is there to protect you from risk. With the Paytience kit, we can set our stop loss and take profit risk to reward ratio here. But if you don't have that, if you don't have access to the Paytience kit, you will have to do this using common levels. And we'll also have a video on where to set your stop loss and how to adjust your RR ratio in your own trading strategy. So that is what a stop loss is. If you're on an exchange like FairDesk, for example, one of our partners, what you can do is essentially right here, so let's say I'm going to place let's do no leverage, and we're going to place a trade here for 50% of our capital on Bitcoin, and we're going to buy a long. Right here, before you place the trade, you can actually type in your take profit and stop loss levels here, okay, which is very helpful. You can also set them after the fact inside of the window here. So that is all we've got. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Join the Paytience Discord.